Hello, everybody. It's Joshua Hayes here at BigWaveTrading.com coming to you with the stock market update for August 25th for you to use on the August 26th session. First of all, I want to go ahead and say that while we have a lot of charts that look good out there, I also want to remind people that we have a lot of cheap stocks that are moving. A lot of 50-cent stocks, $1 stocks, $1.50, $2, $2.50 stocks are showing up on my scans. And while they are very nice to beautiful, still no perfect charts. Still my main what the F, kind of moment. Like, what is going on with this market? Because normally by now I should have more than a handful to two handfuls of perfect charts where, at least then a handful or a little less of those would have produced mighty, mighty gains. Especially during an uptrend like this, during this short amount of time. However, we really aren't seeing that because, which I can't show here, but I will show next in video 2, the IBD indexes are lagging badly, which means the best stocks, the stocks that are priced at $20, $30, $40, because they're actually worth it, aren't leading. It's the cheap stuff that's been beaten down real bad. Now, this either means one of two things. We are either about to just be in the meaty portion of a rally that's going to continue. I don't know for how long. Nobody knows for how long. When you listen to people make predictions, it's not very wise because people can just say anything. Peter Schiff was right in the bear market, and I love Peter Schiff. Don't get me wrong. I think the man is great. But he's been bearish the entire time from March to August. And if you're long a stock like JAZZ, let me just go ahead and pop that up, from March to August, it really doesn't matter if you think that the world's going to end. You've just made a 1,000% return on margin, hopefully, in right around 6.5 months. So it's all relative. You got to know time frames. That's just it. People are saying that they're bullish or bearish. You got to know the time frames. And like I said, what we either have here is I just showed you the New York Stock Exchange. Now I'm going to show you the NASDAQ, and then I'll start to describe it. Oh, excuse me. That's kind of embarrassing. My phone started to ring. Let me go ahead and turn that down. And so let me just go ahead and say now, get back on train of thought here. The NASDAQ, it is moving up. But what I wanted to say, we are either in a meaty portion where we will continue to rally higher and we will probably see some big gains, or it's possible we could be topping. Now, I want to show you something. See the NASDAQ's relative strength line, the white line. Look at the NASDAQ. See how the NASDAQ's hitting new highs ever so slightly? I hope that the line here will show it. Okay, you can see it. Good. You see the little uptrend in the line? You see it hitting new highs? Now look down here. Look at the relative strength line. It's white and it's moving down. Okay, great. You know that. What's that mean? That's negative divergence. And when's the last time I saw that? Let's go to the Chinese stock market index. Remember in August I kept showing you how it hit a new high and the relative strength line did not confirm it? But it was the leading index before. That's why it's very important now that the relative strength line's lagging, because now it's telling me that the S&P 500 is leading it. And that was lagging. So now the laggard is catching up. And what happened to China after it hit the highs? It rolled over badly. But now look at it. It's still not great, but still you got the support. You've got the lows in August, right before, earlier in August, like right around the 1920th holding. So it could still very well hold, make a base, move higher, build its way higher. I don't doubt that that's what's going to happen. So, but it might also still be a top. I don't have access to Chinese stock markets on Telechart, which means I don't have time to look at them because Telechart can scan the markets fast. And I don't have access to Chinese stock, so I can't do it. If somebody can get me the Chinese software out there, anyone, I don't care who you are, free, silver, platinum, gold, help me out if you can. If you have the Chinese stock market software, I need it, even if it's in Mandarin. If it's in Mandarin, I don't care. Randy used to be a subscriber a long time ago. You gave it to me. If you're out there, Randy, help me. I need that charting program back. But I can't read Mandarin, so I can't go Googling it on Mandarin. But anyway, so you see the Shanghai SE Composite hitting a new high in August. Relative strength line foretold of lower prices is the NASDAQ, which was the leading index during this market rally by a lot. Look at the relative strength line of the NASDAQ compared. Here, I'm going to use a shift button. Okay, look at the relative strength line compared to the price. Look at the rate of ascent. It's quite clear the relative strength line is bigger. Now look what's happening. There is a complete opposite divergence. So either all these cheap stocks are telling me that we're at a top, taking profits, which we've already done in a lot of our stocks, but we have a lot of stocks. I'm long a lot of stocks, but luckily I still have plenty of cash, so I'm not, if we crash tomorrow, it's not gonna kill me. Plus I have 5 shorts, so doesn't matter. Bottom line is we'll take our cues from the charts. We still keep having new longs as long as they keep showing up. I don't see that I'm supposed to do anything different. Out of all the longs that we had, I would say that none of them were really inspirational today, but at the same time, all of them were fine. And at the same time, while none of the new longs were inspirational, a long that I have been watching is YMI, and I can show you YMI. Look at that today, 67%. Dang me, dang me, dang me. Why dang me? Because if this day would have had volume right here, we would have been long. And let's see what our gain would have been if we would have gotten that long signal. Just to see what could be in a short amount of time in this market. 186% in less than a month. This is my kind of market. But is it about to end? I hope not. Okay, everybody. We're going to wrap this up. 6 minutes. Excellent. Aloha.